China has sent condolences to the families of the victims in the MH17 crash. Foreign Ministry spokesman says China is shocked by the crash. China also urges an investigation into the cause of the crash. China will closely follow developments and continue to verify whether there were Chinese citizens on that flight. I want to bring in Scott Hamilton now, the managing director of Leeham Company, which is an aviation consulting firm. He also previously served on the board of directors for the Pacific Northwest Aerospace Alliance here in the United States, joining us via Skype from Seattle. Scott, what are your thoughts on this crash? What do you think happened?
Well, the U.S. intelligence is reported to have confirmed that this was a shoot-down. They haven't, according to these reports, determined where the missile originated from. Unfortunately, this is not the first time that an airliner has been shot down by warring forces, and it probably won't be the last, sad to say.
Can they determine so quickly that this plane was in fact shot down? I mean, it's only been a few hours.
Well, I of course don't know exactly what the U.S. intelligence forces are basing their opinions or analysis on. If we were doing this, what I would call in a normal investigation, the investigators would have to be looking for fragments of missiles or any evidence of explosions, say to the wing or to the engine that would have occurred from a missile, and that would take some more time. But with the way the U.S. intelligence community is monitoring the situation in Ukraine, they may be able to confirm this shoot down fairly quickly.
Scott, I'm going to bring in my colleague, Jim Spellman, who's also been following the story. Jim has a few questions to ask you as well.
Scott, when you see pictures of the wreckage, there are huge chunks that don't appear to be burned. They appear to be pretty well intact. And in some of the footage we're seeing, there are nearly intact human bodies amongst the wreckage. What does that tell us about this disaster?
Well, you know, I've seen some amateur video of the airplane apparently hitting the ground and exploding upon contact. So didn't see anything of the airplane burning on the way down. So this would suggest that the airplane was very much intact when it hit the ground. The wreckage seems very concentrated. Again, that would suggest that the airplane was intact when it hit the ground.
And what can we be able to learn from radar records, satellite imagery about the last moments of this plane, or will that be really something that they'll need the black box to determine?
Well, the black box tells you what the airplane itself was doing, of course. The radar images are often used in concert with a ground investigation, and radar images, and in this case of heat signatures from the intelligence community, should be able to tell us quite a bit.
Scott, I have a question for you. You're in Seattle. Boeing's headquarters are also located there. What sort of reaction are you hearing from inside the industry?
Well, I really haven't heard anything, but I haven't made an effort to do so. Boeing, just as a matter of course, has what they call go teams to be ready to go to any crash involving a Boeing airplane. This would be true of Airbus or any other manufacturer. And so I haven't heard whether Boeing has actually dispatched the go team or whether they're waiting to get the word to come. Boeing, in something like this, just does not comment at all about what's going on behind the scenes.
Scott Hamilton, sir, thank you so much.